subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. Cyclone Nisarga has been named off the western coast of India this evening at 16.1 north, 71.3 east, puts it just to the west of the western coast of India, southwest of Mumbai. The storm is expected to travel towards the northeast, so could affect that whole area, currently with winds of 40 miles an hour at 65 kilometers per hour and a pressure of 993 millibars, moving north-northeast at 5 miles per hour or 8 kilometers per hour. The CDPS stage 3 at this point, and there it is. We're looking at the potential landfall area tomorrow morning at Divyagar, with the potential there, rainfall more than anything. We're looking at a high potential. Stage 3 overall on the CDPS, extensive damage possible. So here is the storm right now, just become a tropical storm, so we can't see a wind field just yet, but you can see there where it is in relation to land right now, not far off. It is currently 148 miles from Ratnagiri, 177 from Harihareshwar, 230 from Mumbai, 232 from Navi Mumbai, and 245 from Dombivli. Tropical storm warnings in effect for those areas. Those areas, for all those in that cone right now, is the areas to be worried about for tropical storm conditions. The India Meteorological Department also going with the 40 miles an hour, JTWC a little bit slow, ASCAT is inconclusive, so around about the tropical storm mark, definitely a cyclone. Here it is right now on our latest forecast cone. This is not official, this is Force 13's cone, showing the expected landfall in just over 24 hours. It could be a little bit sooner than that maybe, and it does have some time to strengthen. We're calling for a 60 mile an hour landfall before it moves inland towards the northeast and rapidly dissipates over the very hot, dry areas of central India there. You'll see how hot they are in just a moment. But for the time being, it's looking decent for the storm. You can see the precipitable water there. You can just see how it moves inland. It just gets swallowed up really by India. You pretty much make out the coastline of India there, with how much precipitation is going on. A lot more overseas than over land. And then you can see later on in this model run there's a lot more precipitation over the Bay of Bengal, and that is because one or two models long range are calling for the potential of maybe a new cyclone forming in the Bay of Bengal next week as well. For the time being though, we're just looking at the Arabian Sea, and this storm right now moves inland very quickly, not much to see there. Sea surface temperatures rather warm, as you'd expect, very warm. The threshold is around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 26 degrees Celsius, so there you can see well into the 80s there, and inland some very hot places pushing 40 degrees Celsius today. That's this evening indeed. So you can see there the storm makes landfall and moves inland very quickly, so quickly you barely even saw the green stuff. That's the tropical storm winds, and they're all gone very quickly after the storm moves inland. So the threat is a very short-lived one at this time. It looks like this whole event will be over in about 36 hours, and the tropics seem to be trending on doing that because we've had a few storms like that elsewhere across the world, in the form of Bertha and in the form of Amanda. So the forecast, the HWRF, does call for a Category 1 out of this indeed. Wind shear low until landfall, sea surface temperatures piping hot, relative humidity looking decent. You can see there the storm is still traceable almost all the way to Nepal, so that's rather interesting. I doubt it will get that far though. You can see the storm itself there on the visible imagery, looking rather good I have to say in those latest frames, really starting to consolidate, and we'll probably see those wind speeds go up quite a bit more later today, over tonight indeed. 40 miles an hour, you could possibly push a case for maybe a stronger storm than that. About 6 hours ago was the last ASCAT pass. It was just shy of tropical storm conditions then. It's certainly improved, although infrared showing just a little bit more flakiness in those last few frames, so maybe just getting itself ready for another intensification bout. We'll keep watching this closely, and so should you. Check out our new look cyclone tracker on the Force 13 website for the latest up-to-date information. You can also find us, of course, on our YouTube channel, search Force 13, and also on Facebook and Twitter, Force 13 at Force 13 on Twitter for the latest updates. You can also help the project become even better by becoming an ultimate fan on YouTube. To see the full list of Ultimate Fan benefits and to join, visit youtube.com/force13/join. With a special thanks to our top supporters this month. You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colours wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.